Hello, how are you? My name is Opal. Hello, Ricia. In case you are unaware, we use esoteric tools here such as tarot, Lenormand, oracle, runes, osteomancy, astrology, hermetics, alchemy. Are you getting the idea? Really any source of information I can get my hands on in order to illuminate the path to the higher self. I hope you'll join me. It's time for Saturday Shrine. It's the official weekend, the evening time where I am here in Arizona. How are you? How was your week? Tell me of your happenings. Bring me your questions. Let's see if I can get you some answers. It has been an interesting day, to say the least. A few things have happened today in the privacy of solitude, which are all good things. Goodness me. Hello friends. How are we? I guess I can get off the main Hey Let's Chat and go over to this one. Boo. Surprise. Goodness. So I don't even know where to begin. Man. It feels like so much has happened. But yet, it has only been 24 hours since I've seen you, right? How could so much happen? Man, just been on an emotional and just spiritual roller coaster, if you will. Reconnecting with old friends that I've missed dearly, who I'm very happy to have spoken to and have back in my life. Seeing the complete polar opposite end of that as well, with people just in the vicinity of wherever I am, going through what appears to be the most trying times of their lives, and it does not look fun. It certainly does not feel fun for me to just even briefly dip a toe into that emotional well that that individual is going through. I hope they are finding some form of peace in their life someday. Hello, Miss Anne-Marie Angel. How are we? How about I do my job and we actually open up the thing, man. You know, the thing. You know what I'm talking about. It's that thing that we do. We use it here, like every time I'm here. What's it called? It's like a single letter. I think it's on the screen somewhere. Oh, it's the Q. That symbol. Right. I remember now. Yes. Q. We know you. I made some chili yesterday, and the letter, this one. It looks like this. Or maybe I gotta do it this way for you reversed. I don't know. What's it look like? The circle with the line through it, man. That's the one. Q, yeah, it is. Do yourself a favor and look up the etymology of Q. And don't forget, we here in English, being the pompous jerks we are, also conveniently put a C there for you if you speak another language. Let us confuse you further with two, okay? You know, you get where this is going, right? I didn't realize for us that speak English, our language is extremely complicated just in such a simple way once you understand it. But getting there, I feel, is a little unfair. Very strange. Yeah, it's an interesting language for sure. Ah, it's Saturday night. I was just in flux all day. But I realized something. I'm gonna call it out now, okay? Not as some means of manifestation necessarily, but I have a new understanding with a specific card in the deck. We have evolved, transmuted, if you will, its meaning and usage here for the better, and I can't wait to explain what I'm talking about. But there is a specific card. I will tell you which one it is. The Hierophant. Okay. I lovingly call this card the Pope. So I will leave it at that. If I run into this card in tonight's travels, I will explain this newfound relationship because I would like to update the notes on the card. You know? Very interesting for me. Also, I found if you want pretty much my exact philosophy on how this all works, give me just a moment, please. There is an individual on YouTube I ran in today, and into today. They go by Persephone's Sister. I am in no way affiliated with this channel, nor do I mean, I don't know why I'm afraid to say that I promote this channel. They offer a class if you are interested in that type of thing, but what I am interested in is the philosophy around the usage of divination. It has even begun to shape the way that I see and view the work we do here. Okay? I have come to learn my philosophy is very much so in line with Carl Jung, however you prefer to say it. I don't know the right way. Just to further demonstrate my point that I'm not educated by this person. This has just been my experience. Apparently, the way that Carl Jung looks at divination tools such as tarot, and the way that I narrate and use them as well, there's a lot of bleed there. So apparently, somebody's whose workings I need to familiarize myself with deeply. It is on my list of things to do, but at least now, instead of it just being a name and everyone talking about it, now I kind of understand what is happening. Okay? There is another word that I cannot remember because I only learned it today. That individual, I'm going to link that person not only in the Discord, but I will also link it in chat in just a moment. I am missing something too. I miss this every time. One of these times I will remember our captions. I need to set up a little script that just pops open everything I need before stream. Okay, it thinks it's still on. All right. We're learnings. This is a good thing. Boop, boop. On. There it is. Great, grand, wonderful. We include the microphone. I wish I could do that by default, but fine. We close this guy and then we boop. Cool. One moment, please, just in case anyone is here. I don't expect heavy traffic this evening. It's Saturday night. It's late in most places. Some people are probably just now getting ready to go out to do whatever they're going to do. So, you know, we need like that big thanks. And then we shove that in the corner. Lovely. I also have made the conscious decision today to pick a few certain folders from our music folder. I am not Oh, okay, yeah, 2 a.m. for you. Hello. Hi, Ultimate Karina. I'm well, how are you? 225. Okay. I played something else I want to bring up here. Good. I'm glad to hear. I want to make it, I guess, in some small way, information public that I've perhaps been unclear on, and I wish to make clear. So, what does he mean? Oh my God, it's not life impacting. I want to find this person and their channel once more. Give me a moment, please. YouBoob.com. What's that? It's YouTube? Oh. YouTube. Oh, that explains so much. Thank you. Persephone's sister, please. Let's see. I would like to find the specific video I was watching, please. Okay. This is a beautiful start. Yeah, this will work. Cool. You might hear it for a second, sorry. Oh, God. Your poor ears. Okay. I am linking this with zero shame. If you would like a little more insight as to how I function, feel free to give that a watch. It effectively, again, I just found this today. I am so happy to meet somebody else who feels and works exactly to almost how I work. This is not, I bring this to you not for confirmation of me and my methods. It is more to point out that there are multiples of us out here that have come to the same conclusion and how we interact with this wonderful gift of simple art on cards, if you will, okay? If you want a little insight into the brain of me, which I don't get into too deeply here sometimes, I just have my opinion without the justification or evidence behind it, but, yes. Feel free, give that a watch. It's very interesting, but as well, that person offers classes. Okay, if that is a thing that interests you, but they are very much so in line, aligned with the way I feel. So, you know, I have missed chat. What has been happening in here? Doing good, lovely. Europe, if I may ask, you don't have to answer what. Ask what? You asked somebody what? Oh, you asked Reese. Yes. Cool. I missed nothing. Lovely. Cosmic Finding 6211. You can get a reading for some guidance for my life, like my current situation. Thank you very much. Hell yeah, you can. We start at the beginning, my dear. Oh, here's some fun music, eh? Alright, sorry, double sunrise. You're a little too fucking loud. You gotta relax. How about a single sunrise? Can we just have a single serving? Was just fine. We didn't need the double. Cosmic, I appreciate that. However, let us start at the beginning. As you have no specific question, in general, and I mean you have a specific question, we're trying to figure out just where we're at right now. So we start, for me, we can do this one of two ways, Cosmic. A thinking, feeling, doing for you, which is just general. What are you thinking? How are you thinking? How are you feeling? How you doing? Alternatively, we can do one of my favorite spreads as it is nice, quick, and gets us some info to work with. the energy surrounding you or moving through you actively, and the energy inviting you forward, which we can then discuss. Which would you prefer, if you have a preference? I, as you have come here, I cannot and will not pierce the minds and hearts of others, meaning I will not tell you what someone else thinks or feels. However, as you have come here, and you are here with us, with your permission, I will do a thinking, feeling, doing. Number 2, you would like the energy active within you now, and the energy inviting you forward. This is why we ask permission before we do a thinking, feeling, doing, just in case someone wants to tell me none of your fucking business, which I agree with. The less you tell me, the better. Not because I don't care, but it keeps you private, and truly, it is a reading just for you. I will tell you the story of the cards. Work with them. Ask questions if you need, but otherwise, got you. Okay? 2 cards. We get the Knight of Swords reversed and Justice reversed. So, my friend, let's get our friend out here. Well, our read for you confirms exactly how you are feeling, to be completely honest. And if you just want the real short story of this, this is you off to battle, but in the realm of the mind. Okay, this card upright, I will show you both the digital. Okay, our Knight of Swords upright. Okay, this is a war horse. I need you to take a very close look at this horse's eye, if it'll focus. Do you notice where the horse is looking? It is staring at the figure riding it. Our knight, you in this case. Male or female does not matter here. Tarot is genderless. It does not carry your gender. With all due respect to you, neither do I. Okay? So, this horse, all right, this is a war horse. It has been trained for this, and yet it even looks back at our knight, a little reluctant, like, dog, do you know where you're going? Because I sure shit hope so, because I don't. We're just going. That's what the Knight of Swords upright would be. You on a war horse with our thoughts, right? We're riding off into new adventures of the mind, okay? No matter where they take us, all right? You're armored up. You've got some experience, okay? You've been through hell already. You defend the kingdom, all right? That is upright. This is blocked for you. We know this. You know this. Now then, the why. The why in this issue. Brace yourself, my dear. We feel as though a great injustice has been done to us, distributed to us, but there's a caveat. As we receive the Knight of Swords, this is someone who is rather headstrong. Think first, feel later. This great injustice, my question for you, are we certain that it is truly an injustice? Are we truly being wronged? Is there really some hex, some curse upon your name that causes these things to happen? Are we grounded in our current standing of our situations, whatever you may feel is affecting this? Are we truly rooted in the actuality of the scenario? Is this injustice, quite literally, justice reversed, injustice, is this valid? Can you say 100% with your heart of hearts that there is not perhaps some alternative way to reshape the scenario to look at it from a different angle, to use it to serve us, to lift the spirit higher, rather than feeling as though we are lost and you end up meeting someone such as myself. As you have chosen to keep this general, and with all due respect to you, I see that this is striking a chord. I will speak no further on this, unless you would like me to. Hello, Starlet, how are you? Otherwise, does this answer a little bit more about what we were asking about? I'm leaving these up, by the way, so you can actually read these. You're welcome to come back later. You can pause right here for your meanings of each card. If you would like, I can read them to you. The confusion is natural. It is unfortunately a side effect of the methods what's the word? I implement here, I suppose. It is not meant to be confusion, but sometimes it is the first time we are truly seeing, even peeking through a door that has been available but never considered. It is the picture upside down. What does it mean? It is a starting point. Now we need to understand what to do with this confusion and how to work with it. No comment on that whatsoever. I cannot say. That is a question you must answer. I too am a little tired. I slept terribly last night, but still somehow, all right, not nearly enough, but I will survive. This is the mind block. Any new ideas you might have, okay? If you were trying to make some big grand, I don't know, a vacation plan, let's say. I'll tell you one more time, okay? This is the war horse led by the knight who is a little quick to think and a little slow to feel. Okay? I'm gonna read you the notes here so we can try this, make sense of this for you, okay? This is the upright meaning, so remember this is reversed. The Knight of Swords represents the soaring flights the mind is capable of, whether they be flights of fancy or of invention. To accomplish these flights, he must put aside the restrictions and inhibitions which his conscious mind has placed on him, so that he can develop the original and unorthodox patterns necessary for his flight. So again, since we have no specific situation, your question, just to remind you, if I could get a reading for some guidance for my life, stop blocking out new forms of exploring your own question. You are in your own way. Secondly, even saying that makes me realize this is dual fold. The card of justice reversed, okay? Two-part now. I just see this. You feel as though some injustice has been done to you that causes you to feel this way. It is not. It is self-imposed. As well, Should we not further explore even the base of your question, it would be an injustice to you. There is something that you are aware of, obviously, that you need not share here, going on in your life that you feel creates this blockage. But we must be honest with ourselves about what it is. What it is, I cannot say, as we have done a general read. Hello, friends who have come. Hi. You are welcome, Cosmic Finding 6211. Just by the way, the numbers in your name bring us to the number 10. This is the Wheel of Fortune, as I lovingly refer to it as the Wheel of Life, ever-present change, always in motion. If we feel the world might be against us, just remember, it's just life. For those of us here, just by the way, I'll only be streaming till about 9 o'clock tonight and calling it quits. You will have me for readings until then. If you would like a reading, you are welcome to type !join to get a place in line. Erica K1H1C. Your number would be 2, and we can talk about that if you want to get in the line for a reading. But right now, our dear friend Starlit Moon, hello. It is your turn, my dear. How may I help you this evening? Cosmic, it would appear you have some stuff to work on. I am not the type to rapid fire divination, as you've requested another one. You're welcome to email me or send me a message in Discord to schedule a private reading, my dear. The stream is meant to reach as many possible people as we can. If you want to rejoin the queue and circle back around, we can discuss further. Otherwise, we are not the tarot vending machine, respectfully. Reflect on the first thing that we already came for. I would ask of you, please, a vibe check. Starlit, would you like a specific deck, or is it dealer's choice? You're welcome, Cosmic. Would you like a rune? Would you like an oracle, a Lenormand? Yo. I choose this. Okay. Why do I feel this is gonna be loud? Sorry. Our microphone's pointed just a tad too far down, I think. We'll pull a rune, and then I'll figure out from there what we're gonna do. But you asked specifically for a vibe check. You get the squiggle. Oh, sorry. This one. If it'll work. Hello. Can you do it? Can you try? Can you try just a little harder? There you go. Thank you. That'll work. Squiggle. You're gonna get a weird one, Starlet. I've already determined what's happening just in the moment here. So our runes. We need squiggle. I do not remember what this one is. Awaz, the yew tree, balance, awakening, death, and tree of life. That is the overarching message. We'll leave that there. Okay, you remember I said you're gonna get something weird? Well, we're using 3 different decks. I gotta do a thing for a minute. How are you? Hi. What's up? We're just doing real quick shuffles. The antiqued. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hello. The antiqued Rider-Waite-Smith. The Wild Unknowns Tarot. As well, the Ethereal Visions Tarot. The first by, technically, Rider-Waite-Smith, but my version by View Monde, I believe. I will have to look. The second by Kim Kranz, and the third by Matt Hughes. We receive, I'm going to show you all of these. The 5 of Wands, internal conflict, infighting, uncertainty, a time of change. I wonder why. Your original rune, just a reminder, involved death, transformation. Your second card. Oh, I didn't look. The 3. Yes, sorry. The 3 of Cups, reversed. This is the bonding that, well, the collaboration, the miniature party that is blocked. We will discuss. This is what supports us, by the way. What trips us up is Temperance, reversed. Starlet, you do readings. The daily vibe, internal conflict. The thing supporting us. Collaboration reversed. Locked in this case. Perhaps we received an idea that we do not particularly agree with, but it has enlightened us to what we do align with. And finally, what supports us? Temperance. You are the rebel. Where others will tolerate everything, for that is just their path, you can choose. Make your own path. Make a stand. We do not say this is this and this is that. We say that is bullshit and this is this. I had the same issue, Starlet. I received. Do you want me to pull up your RWSs? Would that help you? How about I don't ask and I just do? The entire point and purpose of me is to serve, so how about I serve? Finally. Yes, yes, you. And you, my dear. Boop. Okay. Does this help? You know your own card meanings. Would you like me to go further into anything specific here? remember too in our first card, not to say that you are filled with it, for we all are to some degree, and it is healthy. Ego, the first card. Sense of self and self-worth, self-identity, how we present the self. Temperance, let us investigate temperance. Boop. I'm going to read this to you, okay? Before we do that, let's just discuss the art on the cards. Indeed. So, when we bring this a little closer to us here, you will see a grass field, okay? Some flowers, 2 cups, our robed figure here, 1 toe in the stream and 1 toe on the land. Behind them, the path. Where does it lead? The higher self, divine knowledge, enlightenment, completion of the path, wisdom, etc. We notice this is an angel with wings. The art on this card does not particularly do it justice, but in the, she's right at the top, the bottom of the deck, right here. 1 card down, notice the color of the wings, please. They are not but red or black. It is a mixture of blue and red, okay? This is to signify blue emotions, red are passions, something tightly connected to the spiritual self. This angel once used these to fly. Now she has her feet solidly on the ground. 1 foot in the stream of emotion, 1 rooted in the very real now. She comes bearing 2 cups. You will notice she pours from one to the other. Gravity does not affect this pour. This is a slight tilt. And yet, the transference of that energy, that cup, its contents, moving from one to another, balance, harmony. Okay? The reason it's standing on the ground is important, is to mark transformation of this idea. Okay? This is the calling of being able to look at the situation again. This is this, that is that, and it has nothing to do with cosmic fate, by choices we have made, by nothing. It is just a statement of fact. We accept this. We no longer require the rings. We have the wings, to fly, to see some higher perspective. We have already integrated it. You receive this reversed. This is you riding, hanging out the front windshield of a Ferrari with an AK-47, firing bullets into the sky, screaming, "Fuck the system." Okay? In my very eloquent layman's terms, this is you challenging the status quo. You understanding fully that, and maybe perhaps not even fully yet, but you having that understanding of this balance in life, and we don't see it, and we don't like that shit. What are you gonna do about it? megaphone in hand. You sit, hold on, I got something too perfect for this. I cannot resist. We go ahead, go over here, we'll put this on. You sit atop a throne of lies. That's what you're just screaming at the world right now. Okay? That's what supports you. Just a reminder, that attitude. I'm charmed, truly. Wild child. But again, the question now becomes, from your spread, hello, I need you to cooperate, please. Thank you. Too big. Still too big. Works for me. Too small. Too small. Yes. That doesn't go there. This goes here. So, internal conflict, collaboration. This is growth, by the way. Blocked. I argue intentionally. Look at your last card. Hell no, we say we won't. I don't know, dear. It would appear we're all waiting on you to tell us. Yes? What thing do you challenge in your life? What? I have no idea what this is about. And frankly, just for all here, none of my business, truly. Hi. Do you have any questions? Would you like me so you may pause here and read for yourself the notes I have in place? Okay? Later if you need to, if it is helpful to you. Go ahead and pause the video right here. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. I gotta shuffle 3 decks to return this energy to our dear friend Starlet. So give me just a moment, please, and we will get to the next reading. Shoo-whoop. I could play this on guitar for sure. See, I just need like 13 hours of stuff like this from me. We'll start there. It will get shuffled again before I use it. I'm going. I promise I will get to your reading. I am coming. I know there's someone in the queue just waiting, screaming, hurry up. Patience, tranquilo. Starlet's good people. You all are. Thank you all for allowing me to read for you. Mocha 898. How may I help you, my dear? Don't forget, Starlet, what your rune was. It was the squiggle. A was U tree, balance, awakening, death, tree of life, the cycle, the archetypes, relations, the interconnectedness of all things. Okay, just saying. Mocha. Yes. Mocha. This is our bottom card. By the way, I need you to see this, and you know why. Three of Swords is of heartbreak, just by the way. Oh. Daily vibe and rune. We'll do your rune first. I gotta put this one back. Boop. Whoa. Just ready to speak your rune. Hello. This one. I believe this is horse. Or man. I forget. Man? Man. I forget. Hold on. Yes, but what is the word? What does it mean? What does it mean? Tell us, Mr. Man on the screen. Manaz. Or is it Manaz? I'm not sure. Humanity. Individuality. Friendship. Society. Help. Hi. Your 3 cards. The vibe today. What supports us? What trips us up? The Queen of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. 2 10s that are blocked. These are the completion of the suit, but they are blocked. Oop. As well, a card we are all too familiar with on this channel, but at this point, this card comes to speak with us quite a lot. And it is blocked today. Today is us. I'm going to read this to you, okay? Mocha, maybe, dear, save us some time. You've seen this card before, yes? Are we clear on this card's meaning, or would you like me to explain in full? Just to give you the brief, if necessary. This is the Queen unseated from the throne of passion. Blocked. Someone who is creative and charismatic, okay? Do you need me to go into this deeper? So, I'm going to read this to you. Upright, our queen, would be a strong personality, proud and charismatic. Determination and perseverance, her traits. Stage of development, something is left on the back burner. A flame which is kept lit in the background to be accessed in the future, allowed neither to die out or nor to flame out of control. Our approach, queens are feeling. The Queen of Wands suggests that you pursue your goals by following your heart. If things look bleak but your heart tells you to keep going, then keep going. Stay loyal to your own intuitions. These things are blocked. Something we are still working on. my dear. Okay? Do you need further? I'm going to assume that's a no. Your next card, the Ten of Pentacles, is the reversed Tree of Life in the Kabbalah. Okay? Right there, staring you in the face. This would be us having worked through the entire path of Pentacles, which I like to liken to a garden. This is your physical life. It's surroundings, your possessions, your career, your health. This would be us seeing the magic in all things, the beauty of life around us just by being in it. But there is a key thing here. This is someone effectively with the eyes of a child in the real world. While that is a beautiful thing, it does not always leave us grounded. The thing that supports you, we're not looking for magic. We're attempting to be or become our very, very real self. You are questioning the design of your tree of life. This is a healthy thing. Keep doing that. What trips you up is early celebration, my dear. This is us having felt we have walked the entire gamut of the suit of cups, our emotions, our intuition. This is the happy family under the rainbow. It is blocked from us. We wish to celebrate, but the time is not now. It is not here. As well, this calls out to you to celebrate your small wins. We do not celebrate when we should be for even the simplest of things, such as the forethought and bravery to question our very selves, so we may become this idealized self of the charismatic queen. Is it necessary to be this person you have in your mind? What contract are you willing to sign to get it? And will the price be worth it? Do you have questions, my dear? Same thing. I'm gonna leave the notes up on the screen. You are welcome to pause here later if you need to. You are welcome. All right, y'all. You alls. Med check. Just by the way, I don't know about you. My brain can be a little chaotic at times. Therefore, we missed the mouth hole. See? See what I mean? Likes to introduce chaos. Medication check. Oh, delicious, delicious pills. Delightful. I just wish I could live off those. Those are all that I am willing to add, Mocha. There are some in the list that are just do not belong here. Those are appropriate. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what I look like? Fucking A. I am so sorry. I look like the goddamn devil, and I do not mean to. Ah, great. Hi. Hello, daughter of Nuit. How are you? How's it going? I'm just coming to the realization of the clothing I put on. It looked really cool in my head, and now I see it on screen, and perhaps a little uninviting. Hello, hello, friends. Vape flavor, I don't know. Watermelon ice, it would seem. Good. I'm glad. Thank you, Spider Guth. I don't know. There's no point in questioning it anymore. My hand gravitates to the thing I'm supposed to wear, I guess. Cool. Tomorrow, maybe it's flowers. Who knows? Just for any who are unaware, if you would like a reading from me, exclamation point, join in chat. You can even type exclamation point, join space, and then the whole message, and then press enter, and it will attach your message to your place in line. Currently, our reading queue is empty, which means you people leave the stream completely to my imagination. I think I'm going to be dreaming about chili for days. You ever cook something and I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. I don't look at recipes anymore. I've just done this enough, I guess. I'm capable of what may seem like to an onlooker just throwing a bunch of shit in a crock pot, and then when you taste it, it's delightful. I dare say. Not very difficult to do with chili, but at the same time. Daughter of Nuit, our queue is so full. My dear, we would just like a general. Would you have a preference of a thinking, feeling, doing spread? Or a daily vibe check? We could do a pillow talk spread, depending on where you are and what time it is for you. If it's bedtime or not. I got a morning coffee spread. What would you prefer in terms of general? We can ask 2 cards, the energy moving through you now and the energy inviting you forward. Thinking, feeling, doing. That's the one? My favorite. Also my unfavorite, depending on how it's used. I like these lovely. Oh, okay. Hi. This is new. You don't get an Elder Futhark. I'm gonna pull an Oracle card as well after this, just FYI. Feel free to ask me why. The answer is I don't know. So have fun with that. I just work here, my loves. I don't. What do you want? I don't know. Aisle 5. Shit. In my case, aisle 7. Leads you to me, apparently. I gotta put this back. That's not part of this reading. This is the Mystic Mondays deck by Grace Duong, in case you are curious. Our thinking, our feeling, our doing. We receive the Queen of Cups, reversed. Why? Daughter of Nuit, why? Why? We'll discuss our feeling. The King of Pentacles. Look at his beard. This guy's badass. I want his suit. I will have his suit one day. You watch. The Fool. For our doing. This one prefers the female form. Okay? Just pointing that out. Let us discuss. You are on quite the adventure today, aren't we? My Queen of Cups. My King of Pentacles. And my Fool. Ready? Our thinking. I'm going to read this to you because there may be a part in here you may need to read, but I have questions here. Questions. The Queen of Cups is a creature of pure emotion. Everyone knows someone like this who's completely non-rational in their thinking and entirely emotional. This is the upright definition, by the way. Entirely emotional and who sees things only in emotional terms. In terms of stage of development, the Queen of Cups indicates a period when an emotional matter has become so entrenched that it takes on a life of its own and must be dealt with on its own terms. The approach. This is very long. Queens are feeling. Cups is the suit of feeling, and thus the Queen of Cups is doubly emotional. We'll stop here. I think you get the idea, yes? Twofold, my questions. As the Queen of Cups, upright, you will notice this is upright twofold as obsession. This is the Queen who has poured so much emotional investment, time, money, health, wealth, all of it for this cup. Look at how grand it is. It is the single most ornate cup in the entire deck. It's her baby. Okay? The thing we nurture to the point of smother in some cases. We received this reversed. The reason I ask you why you bring this is there something, some passion in our life, something we feel very deeply about that we're perhaps not watering the garden of. Is this why our thoughts are on the Queen of Cups reversed rather than the upright, where I would be telling you, please stop watering the garden so much. Something to think about, my dear. Our feeling, the King of Pentacles. I'm going to find this card in another deck just to demonstrate to you. as I find it more impactful, as the digital art does not do it justice in my opinion. Something for us to correct another day. Let's see where our king is chilling out in the garden. We're getting closer. Come on, buddy. This is our King of Cups upright. Same style deck, but I want you to take notice. Couple things. The vines that grow around them. Our king is very, very grounded. We only see one of his feet. It is the color of steel blue, white, blue, grays, black. We've got 1 foot in our emotions. Just one. Just one. I need you to take note of that, please. The rest of us, we are very, very much so grounded in our world. We feel very confident on our throne. We should. We have the bull, Taurus, Earth. They have the rod of power with a globe on it. Again, Earth. This is the fatherly side of Mother Gaia. One who rules the kingdom, shares this knowledge with its people, its inhabitants. But the two-parter to this, why do we have but one toe, effectively, showing in our emotional world, and the rest, we are tightly ingrained in our personal life? This is what our feelings are on, or at least how they are shaped. Is work becoming a little too overwhelming? Some other thing we are doing, perhaps, slowly making us a part of it instead of us integrating it into us? I don't know. You're doing well, I believe. Our sweet, innocent child here, our fool, explains exactly what's happening. This is our leap of faith. A new adventure, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing anything. This is your openness. You have the eyes of a child, effectively. The world is brand new to you, and what do you want to do with it? Sounds like you are on a fun adventure, my dear. I know not what. Do you have any questions for me? Or may we all just have a moment and share in your childlike wonder for the world and dance in the sun, even if it means falling off a cliff into the unknown? Let me know, my dear. Ooh. Don't forget, we're going to do an oracle for you, but I need someone to speak to us. Thank you. That's our rainbow moonstone, just by the way. You're welcome. Don't forget your oracle card. Still want that? We're not done yet, my dear. Unless you want to be. You don't have to get an oracle card if you don't want it. My pleasure, my honor. One moment while we shuffle. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sure. Final shuffle. It's been a little while since we did a full big shuffle, so your card. We receive Mercury. Messages reversed. Reversed. You get 20 in the deck of tarot. 20 will be judgment. Just a side note, that is 2 wheels. Okay. Number 20 is according to Heather Rowan Robbins' Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. Mercury messages. I'm going to show you the card upright. Hermes planet, if you will. Your keyword at the bottom there, by the way. Just remember, reversed. This is blocked. Action. This, I'm not going to scream this real loud, but the first word there, communicate. Real big. Communicate. The mood is quick, fast, and cerebral. Look at your situation from many different sides. Be light on your feet and make sure you have all the information you need. If not, be ready to research, investigate, translate, meditate, check your facts, and learn. Your challenge. When a quick mind is not connected to the heart, it can cause trouble. Watch out for the busy hamster wheel of the mind. Shallow thinking, scattered, dishonest, or glib approaches, and mistakes made when in a rush. Gift. Mercury was the messenger of the gods. Listen deeply to the messages of your soul, the conduit to spirit, and become the messenger. You hear this guy in the back? The war cry is right there. This is blocked. This tells me somewhere, as with what your spread reflected to a degree, considering your King of Pentacles. 1 toe in, position to feel emotion, and the rest of us very grounded. We are the authority of we and our kingdom. Is that the correct stance? I cannot say. That I leave for you to decide, my dear. Let me know if you have questions. I am grateful to you for allowing me to read you. Oh, look at that. He comes back. Sir, stay in there. Hello, Rowdy. How do you do? We got like another hour and a half, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like a reading, feel free to type !join, as well as a message afterward if you would like, !space, blah blah blah, your head is very shiny, why, enter, get you a place in the reading queue. we can discuss. Tell you all about it. I'm alright. I'm doing just fine. 'Tis Saturday. Yeah. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But, this whole 6 hours to do the shorts on Sundays, I gotta figure something out. But they will go out when they go out tomorrow, is all I can say about that, really. Oh, Erica, thank you so very much. This isn't firing off the big ones I want. This is what you're supposed to get. Big, gigantic emojis everywhere, as well as one of these. I appreciate you supporting the channel very much. You're so kind. I hope you like your fireworks. You're welcome. Erica, you asked me what your numbers mean. 1 and 1 makes 2. Yes? Cool motorcycle. Do you like motorcycles? This is 2 numerically in tarot, but when we get to positions such as this, I like to pull out the actual second card in tarot as well. This is the second card. This is the actual numbered card, 2 in tarot. Your numbers mean someone, in this case, the moon goddess. This would be someone who is in touch with their intuition and sits between the 2 pillars of the yin and yang, the light and dark forces of the world, if you will. That is not to say good and evil, but the shadow side and the seen side of things, hence intuition. They sit between the pillars of Boaz and Yakin, the two pillars that sat before the Temple of Solomon. Before you reach the king, you must pass through this threshold. That is the portal that our queen sits in front of. The difference between the inner knowing and the real world. She traverses this with ease. This is someone deeply, emotionally in control of their intuition. They trust and know this inner knowing well. The magician, well, frankly, everyone here. We start as children, but truly fools in the world, at the mercy of our surroundings. And as we grow, we begin to understand the tools around us, our mind, our languages, our arts, our sciences, our feelings. A greater purpose calls. What tools are available to you? What do you want to do with them? I like to have a dance party with mine because it looks badass. What spells do you cast? I cast RGB light display through selenite. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. If you know the meme I'm talking about. There's always one, just gotta burn shit. Hi Sophia, cutie patootie. How are you? Aren't we all, Erica? We do the best we can with what we got, for it is all we have. And we do what we must, because we can. No, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a sign someday right behind me. No, no spells cast here. No burning the goddamn house down, whether that be internally or in the very real world. No, no, no. You do that. You take that shit outside. Tell your rowdy friends. This is, we've just stepped into the realm of Harry Potter. This is what magicians argue about. Only our spells, I argue. We just speak, we act, we reenact in some cases. Okay. Fair enough. Burn it all down. You know, considering the reading we had earlier, that does kind of fit for you, doesn't it, Miss Rebel? Sophia Cutie Patootie, no, I am not. We are just speaking at this point. How are you? What are you doing? Fancy meeting you here. Excuse me. Just, Oh, hello. Hi there. How's it going? Sup? What's your name? What's your sign? Uh-oh, I think it's finally gone. Some of these vapes I've had, they all say low liquid. They bitch. It is your mission to detail the stream? You gonna clean our cars? I don't have a car, so it's gonna be very simple for you, but I mean, a quick perimeter check would be just fine, and I mean the perimeter of you, just... No, you did. See what happens? The rebel within rebels the rebel. Now what? Yeah. That's my job. That's an intimate act, daughter of Nuit. Sophia Cutie Patootie, I am sorry you had a rough week. You want to talk about it? Would you like to do a self-love spread, my dear? Something to love about yourself? A place where we can be more patient with ourselves? A place we can be kinder to ourselves? I would be happy and honored to do one for you, my dear, if you would like. As well, we're at an hour and a half. If you hang out, I might play you some flute. See if we can soothe the soul just a bit. Let me know. Okay, you would like instead a spread about fears regarding love. Let me know if this strikes a heart chord in you at all. We like to call this one, What is Blocking Love? What is blocking me from meeting my potential lover? What action can I take to release this blockage? And what will be the potential outcome after I release this blockage? Does this align with your needs, my dear? Fear. Well, we have this. Why is my heart closed? I'm not typically one to deal with fear. I would have to ask that in the 2-card format and go from there, my dear. The energy moving through you now, the energy inviting you forward from it. Otherwise, I would suggest this. Well, let's see. This is, unfortunately, no longer used here. So no, respectfully. In fact, I will go ahead and move that, but later. I do not do the future, my dear. It is an unknowable. This was before we understand how our tools worked properly. It sure is. Hello, Hiroki. And more so, this is meant for an actual relationship, my dear. This one we keep, but, you know. I still hold this. Why is my heart closed? How can I open my heart once more? Just clearly, this is saying the loud part, but quietly. Exactly. You are terrified to the point of stagnation, it would seem. That is a closure, my dear, not a traversable road. Do you disagree? You are circling the root of the question. Okay? We're just gonna go ahead. No more analysis here. And in fact, we are going to go to my most forward deck, or at least one of them. I wanted to avoid doing this, but you will get 3 cards. Custom spread. What is the source of this fear? You have the Page of Pentacles, reversed. What can we do to release the blockage? The Queen of Swords, upright. The potential outcome, if we can release this, justice. The Page of Pentacles, the first card. My dear, this calls out something we already are aware of. This is you. blocked by you? We will discuss. Too big. Oh, we got a lot more room up here than I give myself credit for. Cool. Bap, bap, bap. Upright. Our page, just so you're aware, pages are technically female. Whoa, can you focus? Thank you. Pages are technically female in these decks. Okay. This is us discovering, wow, that was cool, that we have a compass. We just discovered the fact that we own a compass. When we move said compass, it reacts. It does stuff. We are blocked from this. This compass is what leads us on to new adventures in the physical world. Instead of looking into this compass and seeing possibility, we are filled with terror for the places it may take us. This is self-designed. Fear of the unknown. Unjustifiably. For you do not know what is out there. Do you fear taking your next breath? I think not. Your next question. How do we release this blockage? It is time to gain control of the mind, my dear. This is you, as you should be. I'm going to read this to you. The Queen of Swords is a perfectionist, and thus to some extent she restricts herself with the exacting standards to which she holds herself and sometimes others. When these standards aren't met, the Queen responds ruthlessly, whether the object of her scorn is herself or another. This is fleeting happiness. Thank you for the follow, my dear. This is a two-part card for you. This is to drop the assumptions of what others may do, think, feel, say, as well as to analyze your own perspective. This is the need to be very clear and direct in our communication with true honesty to the self, surrounding, and situation. No more games about something to be fearful of. These are imaginary until they have happened or are on your doorstep. They are irrational. Yes. You fear something you have not even approached yet. Why? The outcome? Justice reversed. Potentially, should you be able to do this, just a reminder to you, gently, you are owed nothing. Not a thing in this world. Nothing. None of us are. Okay. If we can find a way to release this, you have the potential to undo a great injustice to yourself. Let me know if you have questions. Which part? I will say again, if you can gain control of the mind, speak openly and truly, we can undo the sphere of our compass. Obviously, the potential outcome of that would be you would undo a great injustice you have done unto yourself. Rebalancing the scales, my dear, where they did not need balancing to begin with. Let me know if you have questions. You are welcome to come back and pause the video, rewatch if you need to. We do have people in the queue. That is for you to determine, my dear. Hello, Hiroki. If you are still with us, it is your turn. You're welcome. Hello, Hiroki. I believe you left a message in yours. Next aligned relationship. Bam. What positive energy am I currently sending out in matters of love? What type of partner aligns with that energy? What step can I take to align myself with my next real relationship? Hell yeah. Ethereal visions. Thank you for allowing me to read you, Sophia, cutie patootie, as well as you. Hello, Hiroki. Ethereal Vision by Matt Hughes is the deck. If you want your own copy, they're like $20 on the Rainforest website. It is a gorgeous deck. Not that I work for this person, but I wish to see the wonderful creators of this world giving us our physical tools we here use. All of this, just so in case you're unaware, you may look upon my desk and see decks, possessions. These are tools, and just so we're very clear, they belong to you. I am but their interpreter. Okay? Anyways, your next 3 cards. We receive the 6 of Wands upright, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the 6 of Swords upright. Just so you can see the art on these. Reminder, again, about $20. Large cards, beautiful card stock. Just gonna show you all these so you have them in your mind, okay? Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, ah. And finally, the 6 of Swords. This one came to us by way of donation from a lovely follower. So thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are. So, 6 of Swords, yes. As well, 6 of Wands. Sure is. as well. Wait a minute. It is 3, okay. Your second card, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Boop. Put these away. Shoop, boop, and boop. Your first question. What positive energy am I currently sending out in matters of love? Well, it would appear I love to have this card, for I deleted all my notes on it because truly one word need be spoken. Victory. This is you on parade. This is someone filled with confidence, with passion, with that truly spark of life. You are effectively, I argue, not quite as bright as the sun just yet, but you're damn close. 7. Okay. Your next card would be your test to receive what I would consider your sun energy, but right now, the 6, we're in a state of union, of harmony. Okay? This is your vibe. Your sonar ping to the realm of love. What type of partner aligns with this energy? Well, someone who is not self-serving. Okay? They don't want to change us. This is someone who has their shit together. But alternatively, as you are displaying effectively as a peacock would, the vibrancy of your life, this inevitably will attract those who don't have this spark within as well. Just the nature of things, the yin, the yang, the white, the black, the light, the dark. So effectively, everyone, good luck with that shit. I hope you brought enough flowers. Hi, hey, how you doing? What you got going on over here? Maybe I want to be part of that too. Just saying, sup? Now then, what step can I take to align myself with my next real relationship? The 6 of Swords. This asks you to take the soul downriver with all our thoughts. Okay? As well, this little figure here, this child, this is our inner innocence, excuse me. Okay? Notice we cannot see the faces of any of these figures, as not only do they lead away from our current comfort zone, where we once were, with all of our thoughts collected throughout the path of swords, the things we've done, how we perceive the world, how we perceive our actions, how they have affected others, the thoughts are abound. Time to truly focus, do some introspection, explore the labyrinth of the mind to make sure that this attitude here of victory, this peacocking as I called it, is it valid? Is this you? Are you in alignment with this? Is this the truth of what you desire and love? Or is this the mask? Just a reminder here, the reason we cannot see the faces on these figures, we don't know what they will look like after your journey of introspection. You must be the one to show us this card reversed, the true face of the soul within. Isamara4260. You got your read. It helped you. I'm grateful for hearing that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm glad you were trusting your intuition, my dear, and you ended up having the best day ever. Fuck yeah. If I had an air horn in here, I would sound it right now, but instead, I can give you one of these. LFG, as the kids say. You're very welcome. Hello, Hiroki. Let me know if you have questions. I feel like now is as good a time as any. What do we got? 8 o'clock. We're about an hour away. I can play flute now, or I can play it later. Could do both. Don't think both is necessary. Just one or the other, really. Let's see. Nope, it's just us in the queue. I guess now, now I have a valid reason to start a poll. You want to hear this music? Or you want to hear my heart's music? You tell me. Whoa. Thank you, hello Hiroki, you sweetheart. You cheat. You get the space, you get all the fireworks. Let's go. Here's a big fire. That's all the fireworks I can make. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and the dream. I appreciate you. I love setting the fireworks off, just by the way. You're welcome. I can't wait to see what you do. Please feel free. There's our Discord room. I will share it in both places. Just a place for you to message me, talk with other seekers, discuss topics, whatever you want, really. It's a nightmare to get on iOS on your phone. Just by the way, you have to go to an actual desktop computer if you're a Mac user, Apple, etc. You follow, you donate. My goodness, you're an angel. Thank you very much. But that cute little space over there, 18 plus, a little more freedoms about what we can talk about. Hello, Elaine Tat. I got tats. You want to see them? Here's a peek. Shh, don't tell anybody. The body is a temple and mine is in service to others, but comes with messages engraved. I hope you will not mind. I have the words humility and integrity here on my chest, written in cursive from one of my best friends in the entire world, as well as some music notes on my left arm and a tattoo of Doc Holliday from the movie Tombstone with a banner around him that says, "Not me, I'm in my prime." As well, some Enochian text on my right arm that effectively translates to the English version of biblical text, "Do unto others, for whatever measure you give shall be returned unto you." And then I have my mom. That's the one you got a peek of. The peaky bit is a representation of me, the cub. Tat is very rarely last name. Your last name is Tat. You're so brave. I never would have guessed. Well, thank you for allowing me to go off on a tangent about tattoos I have that you very likely could give a flying fuck less about. My apologies. How can I help you this evening? Man, I mean nothing offensive by it, but you're a wild child. You got your full name straight up as your username. Let's go. You just said, yeah, this is me on the internet. I don't give a fuck. Come find me. I like it. I like it. Bold. Tasteful. You absolutely may. Would you like a thinking, feeling, doing spread? 3 cards. Hey, Waylon. I was just talking. Sure. Cool. 3 cards. Thinking, feeling, doing. Waylon, there's someone in the chat you may know. If there are any in real life friends that know me here that wish to announce themselves, please feel free, for I shall not. Whoa, resistance on our shuffle, big time. That just means it's time. You're thinking, you're feeling, you're doing. Ah, yes. The 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups reversed, the 2 of Swords reversed. So, cup. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Elaine Tat. Your 3 cards. Thinking. Right now, we feel pretty damn good. This is us very much so grounded in the physical world. The Pentacles represent our wealth, our health, the garden of life, if you will, allow the metaphor. Okay? I call this Big Papa's card. You'll notice in the dead center here, the Ouroboros. We have claimed ourselves very damn grounded in the world, at the very center of our core, over the soul. We hold deeply within the sense of grounded structure and security, good fortune. Money on your mind, mind on your money card. Big Papa, he's here. That's how we feel. Giving ends to my friends. And I feel stupendous. That's you right now. Our feeling, however, we're not feeling very emotionally open and romantic at the moment. Perhaps to the idea of what you're doing right now. I do not know. The Knight of Cups upright would be, I'm going to read this to you, a champion of love. They ride a show horse, by the way. You can see it bowing in the art. They wear flowers on their garb, their dress, while they are armored up. Their shield and face is open so they may speak with you directly. They have wings atop their helmet. They are a messenger of love. They hold a very large cup filled, brimming with love, romantic. We are blocked in this. I will not go deeper into it, but you know this clearly. not my place to speak on further, are doing. We are at a crossroads where we must make a decision of some kind. We have two different paths in the mind, possibly more, I do not know, depending on how far they branch out in your life. But, upright, this is us, with two identical swords crossed over the heart. You display this, us, to the real world, and our thought, your thought. I am grounded, I am secure, I am safe. And yet your doing implies differently. We instead cover our very heart in defense with two weapons to attack with. Why? This figure is in, effectively, no man's land. There is a literal ocean behind us, okay? It has relatively still and calm waters. There is nothing around us to threaten us. We have blindfolded ourselves. Okay, even the moon looks upon us with her intuition, staring down, wondering what exactly will our next move be. But we have not made a decision yet. We have denied the usage of either tool. Okay? This is a call to action to remove said blindfold, to be reminded that inaction is an action too. If you have something that you are weighing heavily on, please take note. A step in any direction is better than none, for you will find out very quickly in most cases if this was the right tool or not. The tool, the thought, the idea, the perception, the illusion that must be named, identified, scrutinized, studied, dissected, and framed and hung on the wall if necessary. Adding to our collection of wisdom. Okay? Let me know if you have questions. I give these back to you. Doing so good, Waylon. How are you doing? Hi, Ghostling 0001. Samara 4260. You are next, my dear. How may I help you, please? Mac Merlin, are you trying to say you're a Macintosh Merlin? Is that what you're after here? My ex, okay. Samara, we do not pierce the minds and hearts of others, meaning I cannot tell you the thinking, feelings, and doings of anyone else. We focus on the self here. I can offer you 2 cards in exchange. The energy around your question, the energy inviting you forward. The answers to the questions you have asked me come from but one ultimate authority, and it is that person. If they are no longer in your life, Why are we allowing them to rule over the mind? So, if they are still in your life, I repeat the same question, for you are the only authority of you. Where does this fear stem from? Is it valid? And if so, what actions are we taking to meditate on it, to align with it, so we may face it head on instead of allowing it to rule our lives? The mind specifically. Although for you it may very well feel like the entire soul. The energy surrounding your question. The energy inviting you forward. The King of Wands reversed and the Hermit. So, we already know your current state. The King of Wands reversed. This is the ruler of passion. This is someone who would communicate with the entire kingdom. They rule through this charisma, their wisdom, through the path of the wands, the suit. Everything they have learned, while this is you unseated in this role. Communication blurry, passion blocked, creative spark and drive blocked, the real you, but upside down. How do we get past this? Introspection, the study of the self, as I was saying. A labyrinth for you to explore, my dear. Hi, Robin. How are you? It's okay, Ghostling. It is a completely normal and human thought to want to know how someone else feels. You are welcome to purchase a tarot deck and ask these questions yourself. I would implore you to really think on what you're doing and if you can absolutely trust those answers. Those types of answers come from a place of fear, and I do not serve fear here. I name it, so I may help you integrate it or destroy it. Your call. That is heaven, Robin. Robin, excuse me. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing great. I wish I could share my great feeling with you. How may I help you? I don't think. Nope. Queue is empty, my dears. We are here for about another 42 minutes before I will be shutting down the stream tonight. I still have not seen the card I've been waiting to see. We'll see if it comes. I want to give this card the opportunity to naturally come in a spread rather than being dragged from its very possibly comfortable position in a deck somewhere. Samara, all I would ask is that all readers be as open, honest, and ethical as possible, true to self and true to others, and come from a desire to serve, rather than this place of desperation for validation, this need for this awful fucking thing we call money. We all need it. Times are hard for all of us. Therapists are expensive. Hugs are free. Disinformation is too. Simple as that. Robin. We can ask, my dear. Do we even need the energy moving through you now, Robin? I am happy to pull you an oracle card if you would like. I'd be happy to even add a rune to it. And a Lenormand if you would like. Dramatic pause for effect. I know there's a delay in chat, so forgive me if my silence looks a little creepily intentional. It is, but not meant to spook you. I promise I'm nice. While I am here for your soul, I'm here to lift it up, baby. I serve, and that is all. Hopefully, with a smile on both our faces. Your Lenormand, General, Crossroads, Blocked, and Coffin. Let us discuss. We are at a fork in the road, it would appear. And the death involved in it, meaning not physical death, but a decision on an attitude, an idea. Upright, both cards would be the end of one path, but the crossroads reversed. Well, what would that mean to you? This is twofold. We are possibly denying that there is even the possibility of another way to view a situation to handle it. Or B, in the same sense, this is the opportunity to say no to both options and choose a new path and be a trailblazer, hence the coffin, the idea we lay to rest. Okay? We're going to pull you a single card. As well, an oracle, Robin. Sorry I missed you the other day. This is not to make up for that. This is simply what I feel you need to hear. I don't know why we're getting 4, but you're getting 4. The energy inviting you forward, my dear. We receive the star reversed. Should nothing change, this equal measure of give and take, this truly calm state that we could achieve, well, that star shines not so brightly anymore. It is but a reflection in the well. Imbalance. Okay. Upright, this would be literally a meditative state, quieting the mind so that one may gain clarity of perception. Hope, upright. seeing clearly the next appropriate step. Your Elder Futhark rune. We receive X. Gebo. The gift. I do believe. Let us confirm. Gebo. Gift. Balance. Partnership. Exchange. And generosity. Just so you're all aware, the things that we discuss here, the readings, are twofold. They apply to things happening to me in this scenario as well. Oracle card. In case you were unaware, that means when you pull a reading, make sure you're investigating if this is speaking to you as well. We receive 50, the 12th house, the keyword of which is dropping lots of cards as well. Introspection, my dear. The chakra and alignment, all 7 of them. I'm so lucky we only dropped the whole book and not the cards. Hooray. 12th house, introspection, action, introspect. I am not even kidding. Introspect, action. Looks like we got some stuff to work out. Robin, I'm going to read the rest of this to you. This situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. Your challenges. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. Your gift in this. In quiet moments of prayer, meditation, and creative bliss, feel that deep connection to the source and know you are not alone. Feels like that though sometimes, doesn't it? Let's see if I can get the right quote for you, Robin. From the television, well, HBO miniseries, I should say, Chernobyl. Every lie we tell incurs a debt to the truth, and someday that debt must be paid. As well, for you, I have this to offer you. From a one Bob Ross. It's like in life, you've got to have a little sadness once in a while, so you know when the good times come. I'm waiting on the good times now. Let me know if you have questions. Boba. I love boba. I haven't had boba in a while. I just like tea. The little tapioca balls are just delightful. Sorry that took me 24 hours to get to you. I hope this has been helpful for you. I'm sorry you're going through a lot. We're gonna go ahead and place our selenite for alignment, our amethyst for clarity, our red jasper for grounding as well, our rose quartz for love. On top of this deck for just a minute. Let that sink in, please. I love our closed captions. It thought I said, but that thing can please. Tea is life. Cherry, green tea, all day. My goodness. You are very welcome, Robin. I'm sending you strength as best I can. I'm sorry I cannot give you one in real life, so instead I have on offer 1,000,000 digital hugs. Okay? Ooh, Spindrift. Oh, what's that life of luxury like? I miss Spindrifts. I was drinking those for a time. But delightful. So are Waterloos, or whatever they're called. Zevius. I saw that the other day. It caught my eye and I moved on just as quickly, so no. What is this? Let us use the power of the internet to you Googleize Zevias. 0 calories, 0 sugar beverages sweetened with stevia leaf extract. Well, no, that would be why. I'm not a stevia guy. Preferably cane sugars, but even the ones I like, I don't think use cane sugars. I have no idea. I'm an Olipop guy, or kombucha, or just tea. There's no escaping the dreaded stevia. But even my Olipops use stevia, so you know. I'll have to look. No idea. I'll have to. Strawberry cream is the new. Okay, all right, and it's a 0. I have so many questions about 0 stuff, but you know, who knows? Something's got to kill us, right? I wonder what it will be. Who could guess? Who knows? Eat healthy, everyone. Breathe fresh air. That's what I do. Listen. Some people have caffeine. I have nicotine. I could go back to the other version and smell like shit all the time, or you can smell a delicious bouquet of fruity nothingness. Your call. I feel better when I vape. Indeed, starlit moon. That is no small sentence, you say. Some of us more than others. Well, the reading queue is open. We're here for what? 26 more minutes. 26 more minutes. Love. We have this cool place in Arizona called Mekong Plaza, and it's Jesus. It's just everything you could want. Just think like Vietnamese people, Korean people, everybody. Okay, all the quote-unquote sub-minorities. Okay, well, here it is, a very wide mix, and they made this beautiful. It's the size of a shopping mall, effectively. It's got like a supermarket in it with, you can get live fish and stuff there. You know, like a real market, like they're supposed to be. But in that, the shops around it buy stuff from said suppliers, and then they cook it for you right there. It's fucking delicious. Someone had me realize something about that. Ah, okay, sure. Guess where I'll be? Guess where I'll be? The music comes and it's just as mysterious as my question. Ooh. Well, I guess now is as good a time as any. Well, we've got our spooky music playing. What's he gonna do? I'll show you. I have to be quiet when we do this. You might understand what's coming, but don't spoil the fun. It's flute time. Tea. Ah. Isn't that better? I'm gonna ask it every time, and I'm gonna say it every time. Makes me feel better. I don't know about you. Whatever it was that was troubling you, feel free to take a big deep breath and release it. Hi. Hey, welcome back. Man, I'm sorry to all the people that were tired or are tired. If you were tired, you might be asleep. Sweet dreams, my love. Good night. If you weren't tired, well, forgive the spell I have cast upon you, for it is that of love and relaxation. Enjoy it. Take that. Take that. Take this. Take that. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. And that. Yep, that too. That's for you. 100%. All yours. Your problem now. Easiest problem you're gonna have all day. Sorry, Starlet. The most obscure reading I could do for you. That we do not have time for that on the stream, my dear. You want an obscure reading. Let us look at the list. I mean, honestly, just let me pull an oracle card for you. What are we trying to get, Waylon? Exactly. Just something unique? Is that what it is? Well, let's travel down this river for just a second. Because I can just start pulling cards and tell you the story of the cards. An oracle. Get you 3 parts in 1 card with no question. Just fair warning, it may call you out for being generic and for calling it out. In regard to obscurity. Kind of a oxymoron here. Being that we asked for general, but it will have something to say to you, and it will not be obscure. Oracle card or the bardic spread, meaning I just start pulling cards and tell you a story. Which would you prefer? Just realize, again, both may touch on things we don't like, possibly. It may touch on things we very much so like. I do not know. An oracle it is. We'll add a couple things. We'll do a Lenormand, as well as an Elder Futhark rune, and a single tarot card, just for the energy around the question, as well as your oracle. We'll do the oracle first. There. How's that for obscure? Multiple different systems working together to talk to you. Your card. We receive Midheaven reversed. Okay? The pinnacle, but reversed. This is midheaven. Okay? But we received this blocked. Why? I do not know. 36 in tarot. Ready? You might appreciate this. 'Tis the hermit, my dear, the need for introspection, but blocked in this case. That is the study of the self. I argue this comes to you this way because you didn't ask a specific thing, just a thought. Pinnacle, again, this is all blocked. Action, inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website. Look at your definition of success and make sure it is your own. Actually makes you happy and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you've received from these authorities and notice whether it still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger. Your challenge. This would be the part specifically as it comes reversed that you should be listening to. Traditions, others people's expectations, or your family history may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. Your gift. Underneath all worldly sense of ambition is a soul's longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call. We're gonna leave that there. We'll pull your tarot card next. Single card, just a message for you, Waylon. No idea. I like this song. I gotta say, chat's way cooler, or well, not chat, but stream time is way cooler, I guess I should say, when the music is not rampant and allowed to run wild and whatever crazy genre would like to hop into next. Your next card, Waylon, a message. The Seven of Cups, reversed. This is the cup of many choices. It comes to us blocked. Why? Well, we didn't make a choice. We said let fate decide. General message for a general question. This signifies a significant decision. Blocked. Indecision, inaction, daydreaming, addictive behavior. Blocked. Your Lenormand. 2 cards. They tell a short story. I ask, what message does Waylon Wood 86 need to hear in this moment? The moon, the scythe. Come over here to our combos real quick. This is emotional shock. This would be a cut to the intuition, the inner knowing. Effectively, F what you think you know. finally, your Elder Futhark rune. The hourglass shape, but I forget what it means. Let us learn together, shall we? If it'll show up, good as I can get it. I have got to get you, my dear, you get 3 runes. I did not see this. You as well get this. I do not know this one either. I don't see this one often. Okay. As well, you get another squiggle. Laguz, I think, maybe? Let's see. In the order they came to me. At first, we've got hourglass to deal with here. This is sideways. Dagaz. Okay? Dawn, awakening, certainty, hope, illumination. What we were asking for from this spread. Effectively. Your next one, Perthrow, unknown, chance, fate, mystery, destiny. And finally, Awaz, the yew tree, balance, awakening, death, and the tree of life. If I may say so, my dear Waylon, if you are attempting to test the system, it is testing back. Let me know if you have questions. This time, specific ones, please. Starlet says, I think my most obscure reading was for a 6-year whose mom was right next to her. Oh, Charity. Are you fighting with your mom about doing your homework? Hi, Elaine Tat. You're welcome too. You are welcome too. What? I mean, no comment, my friend. No comment. Feel free. Hearts 80. Yes, you may. You're welcome. Hey, I test it every time I pull. Every time. But I'm with you. Intention, Waylon. Intention on the tool. That is when it becomes an artifact used for misaligned purposes. Not that that's what you were doing in any way, but some people out there will read. And they do test the system, and it makes me a little sad for the things that they share with others. The things I don't do here. False hope or false fear. Fear bait. Oh, yes, that would be crazy, Starlet. You're very brave. I'm glad you were able to realize this, Elaine. Hearts 80, you just have to type !join to get in the queue. But no need, the queue is empty. The list command no longer works in versions of Streamlabs going forward. Bye-bye. This will be the last read for the evening. Hearts 80. Elaine, no offense to you, I will not be doing another read for you this evening. You have something to establish and work on already. Okay, my dear? I would ask politely, respectfully, please. Focus on that. Continue to work on that. Come see me tomorrow or the next time I stream when you're available. You've already had a reading for this day, my dear. One that I argue was a little heavier than maybe you were prepared for. So focus on that, please. For your own sake. You might like what you find, my dear. You already got just a tiptoe in the water coming back here. Keep doing that. Okay? Hearts 8-0. What can I do for you? This will be the last reading of the evening, my dear friends. Come see me tomorrow when I stream. Hey? Or Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. You know, the days. For anyone here, not to beg for your like and follow or any of that. If you want to know when I'm streaming, turn your notifications on, subscribe, follow. I send out a notification when I go live. The times vary based on my availability due to life circumstances. Hearts 8-0. What can I do for you? I'm going to assume you are typing a question out. The impact, unfortunately, is the future, my dear. I don't do future reads, for that is false hope or fear. Considering you say you just did something that might have hurt someone, what steps are we doing to make sure we mitigate this, to correct this? I argue this might have, considering you come to someone such as me, does not sound like so much as a might, as I did. The future is an unknowable, my dear. You have free will. Anything I tell you here in regard to future, you may choose to follow the instruction provided or not. Do nothing. I do not know. This is a time for introspection. I will not be pulling for this one, Hearts 8-0. You have made a decision. Await its outcome. I am sorry it has led you to someone such as me. But I will not be using divination in a manner which I feel you will take an energy reading to apply to what you have done. So with all due respect, I will not be pulling for that. This is for your peace of mind as well as mine. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our stream. Thank you all so much for allowing me to read for you. To those of you who donated, to those of you that follow, like, or were just here hanging out at all. My name is Opal. I use tools such as tarot, Lenormand, oracle, elder Futhark runes, osteomancy, astrology, alchemy, hermetics, really any esoteric source of information I can get my little hands on in order to illuminate the path to the higher self. That is to say, the best version of you. I hope you will join me on the next stream. Until then, I hope you have a lovely, lovely evening, day, night, mid-afternoon, dusk, dawn, whatever time it is for you. Until I see you next time.